Hello, AutoCAD users. Welcome to my third video where I'm going to talk a bit more about the rectangle. This is a rectangle that I inherited through another company. I developed it with somebody, and you can grab this handle and stretch it and enter any amount that you want, 12 inches. Grab this handle and stretch it and go say 24 inches, and now all of a sudden you have a 12 by 24 inch block rectangle. But what I found out from my last video, I did my first video on arrays, ARRAY, and then what I want to thank Benita for commenting on my last video that was about the rectangle, because she talked about using construction lines, and that's something that I didn't know much about. I'd heard of it, but I never used them. So I Googled it and found out that a ray, an RAY, which I know from high school geometry is a line that is perfectly straight and goes on for infinity. If I do RA and enter, then I can draw a straight line in any direction. So I did that here, and I placed my rectangular block on here, and what I found out is if I zoom way in, that lo and behold, Benita's suspicion was correct. My rectangle is not straight, and not only that, but I have a wipeout in this one, and it's not even aligned with the rectangle. So I know it's my fault, but I just have to say thank you, AutoCAD, for making it possible to just have something just be a millionth of an inch off, because how useful is that? It comes in so handy in so many situations when I'm trying to draw a finished drawing. I'm being silly, but it does frustrate me about most graphic softwares, most drafting, because it feels like to me it doesn't really need to be that precise. But I'm not a software programmer, so maybe I'm very likely wrong. So what I did was I uh, I made a different rectangle, and I started this rectangle from array in the block. So this is a new rectangle that I made, and if I draw that line straight and I'll go way in, you can see that the rectangle never leaves the line. So, oh, it almost did, but it's still on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's straight. So now the way I want to show you how I use this thing in a plan, um, say you have a building wall that's 4 feet to a window. I can enter 4 feet. I can enter 6 inches for a 2 by 6 that's 5.5 plus a drywall. I like to put them on a layer that doesn't print, and that way, well, actually, let's say I had a house. I just had a house that was 26 feet wide. So if I make it 26 feet, then I take this rectangle and put the base point, and it snaps to that corner. The house was 58 feet long. I just entered 58. Now, if I have these two, then I just do MI for mirror. I go to the center of that polyline, and I take this one and mirror it. And all of a sudden, I have a quick box that is the footprint of the house with the thickness of the walls. I can place doors in here. I can place windows in here. Um, and this is a 5-inch standard. So I just snap it. And then when I'm done, I'll put this on here. There's a little bit of adjustment. But when I'm done, I can come in here in the drywall layer. I can either draw a box here, um, or I can use another one of these rectangles, but then I can fill it with, I gotta get my template file correct. But I can fill it like that. So then in the end, you can see if I preview this, you don't get any of the guidelines because they don't print, and you get the fill, you get the outline of the wall, and you get the window and the door. So that's it for this one. I'll probably do another one. Actually, I want to show you, that's for a plan. Before I end this one, I'll just show you, I have a section view open, and I just wanted to show you this is what I did in about an hour and a half with uh with the rectangles. So all these are rectangles. This is a column in the basement, and it has a certain distance. This is a wide flange above. This is a wide flange beam, and I did use a steel joist block, and I used an overhead door block, and I drew this stair. Other than that, and this circle, other than that, it's all rectangles. And I also got this from a previous drawing and made it a block, sent it to the back, and put a wipeout on a transparent layer. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you in some way. If you see something that is you see something that maybe I'm not doing right, you see I could do do something a better way, I'd love to hear about it. And I'd love to hear if you like some of this or don't like some of it. So put it in the comments. Thanks for watching.